Good morning, y'all. It's the start of a new month. I do have an update from last month to start with, but then it is on to December's grocery haul and monthly update. Update on my November groceries. It is now December 4th, but I did buy some groceries out of the November budget. I spent $8 out of Christmas stuff, but I had been over budget by $3 at Winco. But I remembered there had been $12 left from the 2 weeks before. So I actually went to my local grocery store today and to Walmart yesterday. And yesterday I spent $5 at Walmart. It was like $4.64. I can't find the receipt, but I bought bananas and 3 sweet potatoes. Don't let people tell you these are yams. They're a liar. If they are, they're just a version of sweet potatoes. Yams are a root. They look more like a root than a potato. There's different varieties of sweet potatoes. There's white ones, there's orange ones. They are all sweet potatoes. This is absolutely a fact that drives me nuts. They will label them as yams in the store, and they are not yams. Anyway, so that was like $4.64. So I did also have $10. So I had like $22 left in the budget. $10 from this time and $12 from last time. So that was $4.64. And then today, my husband's favorite... I should have pulled these out beforehand. My husband's favorite apples were on sale. They're Cosmic Crisp, and those were 88 cents a pound. I will update you guys about this in the end of December, but it's been a really crappy, just the worst week. And so I splurged a little and I got some port wine cheese. It's my favorite cheese. I will say this is much smaller than it used to be, much, much smaller, and it's more expensive too. So really just, and then this was $2 and some change. I got some sharp cheddar because it was on sale and just today, and so tomorrow I'm gonna buy summer sausage, and we're gonna have cheese and crackers as like a splurgy present to myself. But at my local grocery store for all the cheeses and the apples, I spent $10.78, so I was still under budget by like a couple of bucks for the month of November, and this is technically in November's budget because December's budget starts tomorrow. All right, time for December's start of the month, first 2 weeks haul. We went to 4 stores and it took 2.5 hours this time because our Costco just got rebuilt, and so we didn't know where anything was, and we went down every aisle. So this is what we got at Costco. Got the Kirkland brand potato chips that my husband doesn't love, but they're cheaper and you get more in a bag. Toilet wand refills, they are cheapest there. I got these fruit crisps. My daughter loves dried strawberries and dried bananas. This looks like it's apples there too, which the rest of us will eat. So I bought these. They weren't on the list, but there's not a lot she will eat that's fruit and veggie wise. So when she will eat it, I buy it. Got 2 loaves of bread. This will last 2 weeks to 3 weeks. And then we also got, so you saw in my last video, I bought those other pot stickers, and surprise, surprise, my gamble did not pay off, and my daughter hated them, so I had to buy the pot stickers she will eat. And then we bought, I ran out of chicken breasts, like chicken sandwiches, so we use these a lot for lunches. This will probably last a couple of months. Got my daughter some more chicken nuggets. There's some out there still in the freezer, but these were on sale, so I got them. And then we make a lot of smoothies for breakfast on the weekends, and I ran out of my triple berry blend, so I got this one. And that was everything for Costco. We spent $109.69. Oh, yeah, that was everything. I lied. We also got 2 bags of onions. We used up almost all of the onions that I got in the last haul, so I got 2 more bags of onions. Here's the Walmart haul. My teenager, this actually doesn't come out of our budget because my teenager pays for these separately because they aren't for the whole family, and I offered to buy her reusable ones. She didn't want the reusable ones, so I told her I was not going to pay for monthly disposable products, so she does pay for these herself. But got her 3 things of energy drink, so she's gonna pay for those. That was $12. And then I got sour cream, iceberg lettuce. We're gonna have tacos, plus we really enjoyed having the iceberg lettuce for sandwiches, so I might just keep doing that. I got a jalapeno because I make a lime cilantro jalapeno dressing. They were out of cilantro. I have to go back to Walmart on Monday anyways, so I'm going to try and get it then. We also got popcorn. I'm almost out of popcorn, so this is a staple in our household. My teenager wanted kielbasa and potatoes, so I got a kielbasa. And then I always keep a bag of peas in the freezer, and our other one is almost gone, so this will replace it. We also needed to get my dog more dog food, so we got the 46 pounds this time, so this should last more than, the other one is still lasting us. We still have about a week or 2 more of food, but this will last 2 months, maybe, hopefully. And then we got more cat food for my old cat who needs wet food. Okay, at my local grocery store, I had to make 2 purchases, but thankfully my husband was with me, so I just made 1 purchase and he made 1 purchase, and we both went through at the same time. So butter was $2 a pound, so I got 4 pounds. This was where we had to make 2 purchases because it was the first 2 only, so we did make a second purchase. 3 of these, all 4 of these are actually going in the freezer because I have 1 in the fridge right now. And then pasta was 98 cents a pound. My teenager wanted macaroni and cheese, and so we're gonna have mac and cheese. And then I just needed to put more spaghetti in this stock. And so that was, well, 1 purchase was $6.90, and then the other purchase was $4. Last purchase was Smith's. Eggs were on sale for $1.79 for a dozen, so I got 2 dozen. And then I had a coupon for 55 cents off of 3 green beans, which made them cheaper than Costco, so I got the 3 green beans. These are going into the stock. I don't actually need green beans, but Christmas is coming, and we've already been almost through our box of green beans that we got from Costco, so just put these in the stock. And then I got radishes because we're gonna have a tacos with, it was pork tacos. And then also, I know you can hear my dogs in the background, I apologize. And then I got this summer sausage. This was like a splurge because I've had a bad week, and so I'm gonna have this and some cheese and crackers for dinner tonight with some wine because I've had such a bad week, and that is my splurge. And in total, we actually spent $195. I normally like to leave more wiggle room in the budget for extras like milk and stuff. I still need cilantro, and I will need milk this next week. We may go over by a few dollars. I also promised my daughter that we'd buy lollipops, and that's like $10, so I'll keep you updated. But that is the haul for today. Okay, so that was all the groceries I bought for this month. I did decide, this is the next day, I did decide to make my daughter some lollipops instead of buying them. They're $10 for a bag of them, and that would have put us way over budget. I have sugar, I have a candy thermometer, and I mean, I've made hard candy before, so I know what I'm doing. So I took some of that 3-berry blend frozen fruit that I have, or that I got in this haul, and then I had some strawberries in the freezer as well. And I took some of those and I melted them down with a little bit of water, and then I cooked them down for a while and strained them out, and I got about a half a cup of liquid. And so what I did is I added that instead of the water to the lollipop mixture. And now I've got two batches of lollipops going. So I'm going to make some lollipops. I have a spoon mold that I'm going to make some spoons, and then I'm going to make some, like, it's like brittle where you put it in a whole sheet pan and then you just break it up. So it'll be like hard candies. So save $10 and only spent, I mean, I had all this stuff on hand. So use up what I have. Alright, so that's everything for this haul. If there's anything that I buy over the next 2 weeks, I'll put it onto the next haul video so you can see if I made any updates. But otherwise, I'll see you in the next one, and remember to be kind to yourself.